Hello everyone and welcome to Marketer Board Educational Series 2 Episode 5 How to Write a Website Development Brief. So by end of this episode you will get to know about what is website development for the beginners who don't know this is for who don't know about website development or what is exactly the website is, and then what or how to write a good website development brief. So let's just start with what is website development. So website development is exactly like creating a home for your business. So like you need a home to stay, to eat, to sleep. In the same way, your business need a place where you can host your business information, your business pictures, and the other related stuff related to your business. So this is basically a place you can create for developing a new website and revamping a already existing website. And now let's look at the how to create or write a website development brief. So here are certain points. Whenever you're going, whenever any customer or a client comes to you and asks that, hey, can you create a website for me? So then you need to ask a few question to that person in terms of requirement gathering. So this actually helped me deliver multiple website projects successfully, and I'm sure it will help you to deliver the multiple website projects and to be on top of your customer if you go on this way. So let's look at the points which you should ask to your customer when without getting into the development. So first is business objective and know about the business and objectives. Second is functional requirement. Third is your website architectural information. Fourth is creative requirement. Fifth is content requirement. Now let's look at them one by one. What are the points you should cover in each one of them? So very first question you need to ask your client about the business and the objective, which includes the following point. Is your company background? What is this company all about? Second is the product and services. What are the product and services you would like to showcase on the website or you want to highlight on the website, or you basically wants to know what are the services or products your customers is dealing with in. Then why you need a website? Then you need to ask a question to your client that why he needs this website or why she needs this website, why they're looking for a revamping or developing a new website, what is the purpose of it. Then you will ask for the target audience. Then why you need to ask this question to your ask this question that why customers should go for your brand or for your product or for your business. You need to know the USP of the product, because this can help you develop the website around this. Then you need to know the process of the business, competition, and the problem statement which they are trying to solve. Second is, let's talk about the functional requirements. So now once you have gathered the information about the business, brand and product, now it's time to ask some functional information, like if a customer is already having a website, in that case you will be needing the domain credentials and hosting credentials. And if the client is not having any one of these, then you will need to ask your client then, are is he expecting all this information, or this is by or brought by you or not, or is he going to buy it and give it to you. So this expectation needs to be clear on the first page. And then the other functional requirements are whether he is looking for any social media widgets or SEO plugins and CRM integration, chat option, or in none of these. So he needs to mention that whether he is looking to have all any one of these, or two of these and all of these, or none of these feature in the website. Third is website architectural information. So architectural information is basically that what your website should have, like what all information your website should have. So basic information is where you're asking for navigation, let's say about home services. They're going to be contact us page, and then they're going to be a blog. So these are the navigation points which you need to know for developing a website, because it helps you understand how many number of pages is going to be created. Then you're going to ask about the CTA, which is call to action. What are the important call to action they want to highlight? So you can smartly place them on the banners or mid of the content wherever you feel like. Then you ask for the secondary links, footer links, and social media links. So ultimately, you're gathering all the information on the first on the initial point itself, so that in future you will not be uh, jumping from development to requirement, and from requirement to development again. Right? It mostly happens in the agile model, but when it comes to the small website development projects, so it's recommended to collect all the possible information on the first page. Then you need to know about the features of the website and sitemap, if any. Fourth is creative requirements. So here, of course, if you have designing in place, if you have website designed already in your hand, then you don't need to ask this question, because these questions are already covered over there. But if you don't have your designs ready, then, and if it's expected that you are only going to design and develop, like both the work needs to be done by you, then in that case you will have to ask this question to your customer as well, like do they have any brand guidelines, because your website will be designed or developed across it. Then you will ask about the design style, design idea, message, and tone. Fifth and last is your content requirement. So, of course, in order to develop a website, you will need a content. So, this content thing you can get on ongoing basis. Let's say if you have started the development and you're developing your website with the rough content, and on the ad hoc basis you're taking your content and updating it. Or you can do the other way, that you have already taken the content from a client and you're directly feeding it while developing it. So this process not consume much time, uh, but yeah, it's not that complicated. So but yeah, of course you need to have a rough content. If a client is expecting you to write a content, then in that case you need to ask him or her about the rough content. Then you need to have the photography, any specific imaginary or any specific style of image or graphics they are using. Then you might be needing that. The footer content, what they want to include in the footer, and you you need to have a clear expectation that what are the content which your client is going to provide, and what are the content which he is expecting from you. So you need to list down all these points. So, and share it. Once this brief is done, then share the brief with your client and keep one copy with you, so that it keeps your customer and yourself aligned on the expectation. So in future, if you want to add any other information or point, then I recommend that you update in the same document, because uh, the entire information will be on the same page. So yeah, well, thank you guys. This is the end of series 2. Meanwhile, I will come up with a series 3 soon. Meanwhile, you can go and check out www.app.marketable.com, and you can connect us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.